guys, welcome to week 2. And for our prompt is to differentiate among formative and summative assessments and give examples how each might be used in your expected teaching situation. Um, I am aware of formative and summative assessments. Formative assessments is making sure that the students understand the concept of the lesson of the day. Students have their own understanding. Formative is during the instruction, how the material is being taught. Now, examples that I can use is games, group work, and projects, as well as questions to see if students understand the concept. Um, Summative assessments is after the instruction, so it's evaluate the exact information to see if the student has learned while they've been in the class. Um, Summative assessments should be done after the instruction and end of the period of the unit, so end of the section of the class. And examples are tests, essays, presentations, projects, and sometimes even interviews. Um, so what I would use for my class for a formative, I would do group work. I notice a lot that that helps a lot of the students is working together, using different strategies for them to work together to engage and to involve each of the students. I also noticed that they learn from each other and they actually support and provide different examples or different techniques that they use to learn that particular lesson or the concept. So I think that's one thing that I really like is group work. The group work is a great way to interact with children, to engage, to help them communicate and express words. I really like group work. And another one that I really do like is games. I love to use games as a way for to help my students understand and learn the concept. I think it's very fun, and I see a lot of my students actually interact and are actually more involved in the classroom. So I think that's one thing that I will use. Summative assessments. I, you know, I noticed with doing with tests. I think when I was in high school with myself with tests, had a lot of anxiety and a lot of like what I study just doesn't bring back when it comes to doing my tests. So I think one thing that I would use is projects. I think for projects is a great way to make it more fun and to see what the students have learned and they could be creative and use their different techniques for projects. I think that's another great thing that I would do as well presentation. So I think I would the projects what they whatever project example life cycle of a planet, that's what I'm doing for my lesson. At the end of the lesson, I'll ask them to do a project of a life cycle of a flower of a plant. However they would like to do the project and then have them present it to see what they learn and what different um, facts and what different facts they learn. So I think that's another great way. um, I think that's something that I would use for my and for bias. I haven't had really bias experiences in assessment situations, so I'm not really aware of how that will affect my students. I think I have to do more research and more and understand more of the bias. Maybe maybe an example could be like a project. Maybe some students don't like to do projects and they want to prefer do it a different way. I think that could be like a bias, but I really need to do more research on that. I hope you enjoy my discussion, and thank you.